afternoon, everyone. I'm Sai Saucedo, and you are watching the Paper Plane Press High Flyer News Low Budget Productions. Because apparently humanity looked at nature and said, what if we set the world thing on fire? Being specific, truly. Today, approximately 12 p.m., a massive and devastating wildfire has broken out near the border of Mexico, rapidly spreading across thousands of acres of forest. Authorities describe the fire as one of the largest seen in the region in recent years. Strong winds, extremely dry conditions, and high temperatures are causing the flames to spread uncontrollably. Reports indicate that entire sections of forests have already been destroyed. Thick smoke can be seen from miles away, while emergency crews continue fighting the fire from both the ground and the air. Residents living near the affected areas are being evacuated as a safety precaution. Officials are urging people to stay away from the region and follow emergency instructions immediately. Environmental experts warn that the damage to wildfire and vegetation could take decades to recover. Hundreds of animal species are believed to be at risk as the fire continues moving through the forest. At this moment, firefighters are working tirelessly to contain the blaze, but conditions remain extremely dangerous. In situations like this, authorities remind the public to avoid activities that may start additional fires, including unattended campfire, burning trash, or throwing cigarettes into dry areas. Taking action catastrophic consequence, humanity continues its undefeated streak of terrible ideas. We will continue bringing updates as more information becomes available. I am Sai Saucedo, and this has been the Paper Press Half-Fly News, Lord Boyer Productions. Stay safe, stay informed, and try not to ignite any forest on your way home. Thank you from the studio. I'm currently near the border of Mexico where the massive forest fire continues spreading at an alarming rate. Behind me you can see enormous columns of smoke and flames consuming a large section of the forest. The situation here is extremely dangerous due to the high temperatures and strong winds that continue fueling the fire. Authorities have just informed us that one of the biggest problems at the moment is the lack of snow water to fully control the wildfire. Emergency crews and firefighters are working tirelessly both the available water reserves and simply another snow to contain the flames quickly. Several helicopters continue dropping water over the most critical areas. However, weather conditions are making rescue and containment efforts much more difficult. Nearby residents have already been evacuated, while emergency teams are trying to prevent the fire from spreading to other natural areas and neighboring communities. The smoke here is intense. The smoke completely covers the sky and the air is becoming harder to breathe every minute. The scale of the disaster continues growing rapidly because apparently humanity lost a natural and tough. This ecosystem has survived long enough. We will continue reporting as emergency develops.
Ahí viene bien. No lo dejan bajar. Hay que ir llevándolo poco a poco. Dale. Hay demasiado humo, ¿eh?
morning, several others have passed since the devastating forest fire near border of Mexico. Although authorities finally managed to extinguish the fire overnight, the sense this morning is heartbreaking. Behind me, you can see what was once a living forest. Now the entire area has been completely destroyed. Burned trees, ash-covered ground, and miles of vegetation reduced to blackened remains. The silence here is overwhelming. There are no sounds of animal or movement to the forest anymore. Only smoke rising from the trunks are still hot after hours of destruction. Environmental specialists say the recovery of the ecosystem could take decades. Many animal species lost their habitats, while much of the plant's life was entirely wiped out by the flames. Authorities continue investigation the possible causes of the fire and evaluating the environmental damage caused by the disaster. Reporting from the border of Mexico, I'm Sai Saucedo for the Paper Plane Press, Half News, Low Budget Productions.